G'day and welcome back to Takanini SsangYong LDV. I'm Jacob Calvert, and today it's my pleasure to present our Holden Captiva range, or a couple of the many Holden Captivas that we've got here on site at present. So we're going to kick off today with this awesome grey Captiva. It is a 2014 diesel. It's done about 113,000 kilometres. She's fairly tidy all round. Couple of little shopping trolley dings on both sides. For example, this light one here. I'm not sure if you can quite see it in the camera. But other than that, the paint job is pretty even and reasonable all around. One of the awesome things about Holden Captivas, along with the many features and benefits to you, is the 7 seats that are on board, especially in such a tidily sized vehicle. They're not an overwhelmingly large vehicle, but they still manage to fit those 7 seats in the back there. Let's take a look. First thing to note is the keyless entry on the door handle. Never hunt for your keys again, simply leave them in your bag or pocket and push the button on entry. Moving on inside, you'll see that they've gone for a combination leather and cloth interior throughout. So starting here with the seats, with the driver's and passenger's seat, you'll see that it has a leather surround with a cloth center, so it doesn't get too hot under your tuff. Jumping in, we have a full Bluetooth infotainment system, including a CD player on board this particular model, and down the bottom of the center console is your air conditioning controls. It is of course a full automatic with Tiptonic, so you can select your own gears or drive an automatic as pleases you. Moving over to the steering wheel, everything you need at your fingertips. On the left hand side you'll see all of your entertainment system buttons, and on the right hand side is your cruise control and fan options at your fingertips. Cool, and I'll just give you a wee look-see in the back here at the 5 seats, super tidy, and then the 7 seats over the boot fold up out of the floor. And there's actually a reasonable amount of legroom back here, guys. You could comfortably get an adult's feet down into that footwell. Actually really comfortably fit an adult down there in the footwell, especially for such, again, a condensed size car. For a crossover, halfway between an SUV and a sedan. Okay, well that's it for the diesel here, guys. So we'll take a wee look-see over at my white petrol model. This fabulous little wagon is a 2016. She's only just arrived on site in the last couple of days, so we haven't quite prepared her for the yard yet. She's still got to go through a groom. So just having a look around, it's pretty tidy. The little splotches of black and stuff you see on it is just a couple of bugs. They'll wash off with some soap. Other than that, she presents really well. No major dings or scratches the whole way around. I'm not even seeing any shopping trolley dings on this one, guys. It is a beauty. Just needs a wash, which we'll do for you. It'll be all pearly and ready before you get here. So as I mentioned before, this one is a 2016. It's a 2.4 litre automatic. I believe it's a 6-speed automatic. We have the 7 seats in the back again, and this time we shall start around here in the back. First thing to note again, keyless entry on the door handles. Very coolly, they also have them on the rear in the Captivas. Moving in, you'll see that this is a leather interior, not combination leather and cloth, but just the straight leather there. And the 7 seats in the back are really tidy. And again, that great footwell room, heaps of leg room there. You'll comfortably get an adult in there, even for a longer journey. This little ripper is a little bit more upmarket, being a 2016. So one thing you'll notice right away is that along with the leather interior, it also has a sunroof, which is pretty fun and funky. This one has a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It also has manual buttons beneath so that you can control it with buttons if you feel more comfortable, and a climate control air conditioning system so that you can have the left and the right side set at different temperatures if you wish. Again, it's full automatic with Tiptonic, so you can select your gears manually or automatically. Absolutely drives like a normal automatic. Moving over the steering wheel, a little bit simpler on the steering wheel, but more effective, I think. On the right hand side, you have your media options this time around, volume, SRC for selecting between FM radio, AM radio, and Bluetooth, AUX, whatever it might be, and then just some phone answering and cancelling options. On the left hand side, you've got your cruise control again. It looks like less, but it's actually more. It's just better simplified on this slightly newer 2016 model as compared to its previous counterpart. And the last cool thing I want to show you on this one is the automatic windows are all round, so they will auto up and down all round. Sweet, well that's it for this little beauty. She's done about 147,000 Ks roughly, and she's a 2016, coming to market at 21,990. Last but certainly not least is the newest of the three, the fabulous red 2017 Holden Captiva. This is presented extremely well, very tidy again, all the mod cons, none of the gaff you don't need, all of the staples you do, as well as including a tow bar on the end here. The previous owner has done you the courtesy of installing a from factory Holden tow bar. I should have mentioned, just back to the white one, sorry, there is actually a tow bar on the white one too. There is not currently on the diesel. So continuing to move around the vehicle, no major dings or scrapes on the sides of this also. There are a couple of little light bonnet chips on the front here. It's probably the worst of it, and hey, if you're down here and you're ready to go on the day, maybe we could negotiate sorting that one out for you. Down the left-hand side's really tidy. Yeah, very well presented again. Cool. And having a look inside, keyless entry all the way around again, front and rear. Into the rear seats, very tidy. Carpets are nice and clear and clean. 7 seats again, and still just fabulous in the back here with all of that legroom, suitable for an adult even though it is a compact SUV. Moving on up and into the driver's section. You see again leather seats. This one has electrically adjusting leather seats, which is pretty cool. As well as keyless entry, you've got your keyless start here on the side. Never take your keys out of your pocket or handbag again. Moving inside, much like the white one in here, no huge changes between 2016 and 2017 as far as interior layout and look goes. So again, you've got a roughly 7-inch touchscreen here with the optional buttons beneath to control it, and dual climate control, so you can be at various temperatures or varying temperatures from the left and right sides, driver and passenger. Full automatic Tiptonic gearbox, so you can automatically drive in automatic mode, or you can swap over to Tiptonic and select your gears yourself without a clutch. Looking at the steering wheel, same again as the 2016. We've got our infotainment system buttons on the right at your fingertips, and on the left, cruise control. Nice, clear, easy to read speedometer, analog and digital combined. Tiny little digital screen in the center there for what I imagine will be your range ability, as well as your standard analog speedometer and rev counter on either side. These light up once the car is on, so super easy to read, really clear and obvious. Great feature. Right, well that's it for the three, so I think we'll finish off by scaring my colleague who's standing out by that white van there, and we'll test the horn, make sure it's blokey enough, or strong enough I should say. Of course blokey is an appropriate term in this modern world of ours. Apologies to all the ladies out there, I meant strong, like an independent person. Okay, so we'll just take one more look on the outside. So these are our current 3 fabulous Captivas. We've got a couple more out back that we're waiting to range yet. So if you like these, but you're looking for a different color, a different year, get involved. I'm Jacob Calvert. As always, it's been a pleasure presenting this video to you from Takanini SsangYong and LDV. You can reach me at 027 538 8939. And here's Chris.
Did you give me a friend?
Bye, Chris. Thanks for visiting Takanini SsangYong and LDV.